In October 1917, the heavy rains returned. Many people think that Haig should have given up the offensive at this point, but the Germans still held on to Passchendaele Ridge. The French army still needed more time to recover and rest following the mutinies in its ranks. So Haig opted for one final push. He would send his men to try and capture the last ridge around the village of Passchendaele. The Battle of Passchendaele was launched on the 9th of October. It was the first in a series of attacks pushing towards Passchendaele, but conditions were dreadful and progress slow. The next attack, an assault on Passchendaele itself, followed on the 12th, but the attackers found enemy barbed wire had not been cut and were once again repelled. This, the First Battle of Passchendaele, cost the Allies dearly. And worse, the conditions made the recovery of injured men extremely difficult. Many died or drowned in the mud before they could be reached. Among the dead on the 12th of October were 842 soldiers from New Zealand. A memorial to them stands in this cemetery. It was the bloodiest single day that New Zealand suffered in the whole of the First World War. The fighting was suspended in mid-October due to the impossible conditions. Meanwhile, fresh troops arrived in the form of the Canadian Corps, who replaced the Anzacs. In the final week of October, the Canadians launched a series of focused attacks, capturing key positions in the vicinity of Passchendaele. On the 6th of November, the Allies took advantage of a break in the weather and decided to press home their advantage. The Canadians were sent in one final assault against Passchendaele. In less than 3 hours, they secured their objectives and the village fell.